Now, it's time for greetings from 4 honorary co-chairs of CABE 2019. First, please welcome the State Administrator of the Inglewood Unified School District, Dr. Thelma Meléndes de Santa Ana.
Good evening, everyone. I feel very honored that I have the opportunity to welcome all of you to CABE 2019. The Inglewood Unified School District, its board, staff, and incredible students welcome you to Long Beach. The theme for this year's conference, as we've heard, is Imagine, Inspire, and Ignite, Multilingualism for All. In 1963, and I'm not shy about saying that, I started kindergarten as the only English learner in my class in Montebello. Yes. I had an incredible teacher. Her name was Mrs. Silverman. She never let me feel like I was any less than the other students. She built me up and she allowed me to soar. She became my inspiration when I became a teacher. I attended my first CABE in 1984, nearly 35 years ago. As a bilingual teacher, CABE allowed me to learn, to understand, to imagine how to have the greatest impact on my students. Having a support system of like-minded educators at CABE ignited a passion within me to go back to my classroom and implement what I learned. I hope that over the course of the next few days at this conference, you will have time to imagine the education we want for our youth, that you feel the same inspiration to educate as I did as a young teacher in 1984, and to ignite what I call your passion to continue this very important work throughout your career. Thank you.
Please welcome now CABE 2019 Honorary Chair, San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools, Ted Alejandre.
Buenas tardes. Estoy feliz de estar con la familia CABE, con padres y educadores con gran energía. Aquí en CABE, todos están en casa. What a wonderful start to this amazing conference, and I'm so proud to represent San Bernardino County, where we serve over 400,000 students. How many are here from San Bernardino County? It's great to see all of you, and we're working closely to support all students, 400,000 plus. Every district is focused on our Cradle to Career, supporting every student, 0 to 5, K-12, and post-secondary, not just from academics, but also the social emotional needs for all of our students. And we see it in the LCAPs that we get from the county office, where districts are putting so much emphasis on college and career and planning for that day after graduation, while also addressing the social emotional needs for students. And what's nice to see about the dashboard, as you know, the second year of the California dashboard, we see English learners on that dashboard, and we see our districts with this laser focus to support our students in our English learner programs throughout our county. And I'll just end with this. As we work to support students, have conversations with them. We have a student advisory group with over 400 students representing 90 high schools in our county. And what our students tell us every single time we meet with them is they need more positive adults to connect with. They need more positive guidance and support, and they're looking for us to connect them with people that can support them in their plans to have those successful careers and have those plans for the families they have for the future. So let's continue to support our students, and let's have a wonderful time at this conference. Have a great time. Thank you.
Now please welcome CABE 2019 Honorary Chair,
Dr. Michael Lynn, Superintendent of the Corona Norco Unified School District.
Thank you. Good evening. I had the opportunity to talk to Superintendent Thurman a little bit earlier. So my starting welcome is very similar. I think him and we touched base a little bit. Spanish helping me, and I help him with a little bit of Mandarin, something like that. So again, good evening, and buenas tardes. And I get to say better in this piece, in this part right here, because I speak Mandarin, right? 大家好，希望大家身体健康快乐. Welcome. Listen. I don't want to be too long-winded, and a lot of activities following this big event that we have today, and lots more to come. I certainly want to thank the CABE Executive Board and also Jan, the CEO, for inviting me to give this quick welcome. You know, I stand here before you as a product and a beneficiary of bilingual education. I came to this country at the age of 13 from Taiwan without really knowing a word of English. Just a very quick story. Some of my colleagues here from Corona Norco may have heard before. You know, I was in a classroom, and I really needed to go to the restroom, you know, but I wanted to hold it because I really didn't want to raise my hand because I didn't know English. I was intimidated, and I was a lot of trepidation. Well, to the point where I couldn't hold it anymore. I raised my hand, and finally the teacher said to me, "Yes, young man, you finally wanted to speak. What is it?" I just simply said, "WC. WC. No clue. Well, where I grew up in Taiwan, WC stands for water closet. I see that on the door of all the bathrooms all the time. I shared the story with you because I understand how difficult it is to learn English in a new culture, in a new world, let alone thrive. Here at Corona Norco, we take equity very, very seriously. Our board has given us clear directions to putting equity into place, and we understand that equity is not equal. We need to put resources in areas to help our English learners, foster youth, and also economic disadvantaged students, but particularly here today, our bilingual students, we need to continue to put resources in the area to help them grow. I'll end, thank you. I'll end with one other impression, okay? So when you think about EL students, you think about intervention, right? I challenge all of us to go beyond that and go bigger than that. Dream bigger than just intervention. Think about acceleration. We can do much better than just to be par. We can do much, much better than just being average. We can do anything anyone else think of and aspire to do, as long as we put our mind into it. With all of your help, our parents and educators today, I know we can accomplish that goal. And I'll end by saying something that many of you may have heard if you're a fan of the music in the 70s and 80s. Remember Casey Kasem? Keep your feet on the ground and keep on reaching for the stars. Thank you.
And now, here's Honorary Chair, Superintendent of El Rancho Unified School District, Karling Aguilera-Fort.
Buenas tardes, CABE. Good afternoon, CABE. Buenas tardes. On behalf of El Rancho Unified School District staff, board, students, and the Rancho Unified School District community, we want to welcome you to CABE 2019. El Rancho Unified School District serves approximately 9,000 students, and 35% of our students are ELs. So our commitment with CABE is existing right now and will continue for many years to go. On behalf of El Rancho, we want to ask you, please get engaged, learn to advocate, learn new strategies. Our teachers who are representing El Rancho do not miss any opportunity to connect, to learn, and to bring that back to our schools. Our parents, our schools, our kids need you. They come every single day, and they have the right, not just to learn English, but to actually honor their home language. El Rancho is proud to say that finally we are getting a whole dual language program in school, and it took a little bit, but finally we are getting, and I know we are going to get many more. One other thing about El Rancho is that we are the house of ethnic studies, and now we are working on ethnic studies across levels, from pre-K, middle, and high school. And guess what? That means culture, language, biculturalism, bilingualism, biliteracy. So on behalf of El Rancho, welcome, bienvenidos, enjoy the conference. Thank you so very much.
To our CABE 2019 honorary chairs, we thank you for your vision and your support.